Hello teacher, my name is Awas Omar from Group B1. I will explain about sequence diagram. Here I have an example, but at first I will give an definition about sequence diagram. Sequence diagram describes an interaction among a set of objects participating in a collaboration. Arranged in the chronological order, it shows the objects participating in the interaction by their lifelines and the messages that they send to each other. What is a sequence diagram in UML? UML, the system that we studied in the classes. UML sequence diagram is an interaction diagram that details how operations are carried out. The sequence diagram can be used to capture the interaction between objects in the context of the collaboration. One of the primary uses of sequence diagrams is in the transitions from requirements expressed as use case diagram to the next and more formal level of refinement. Sequence diagrams are time for focus and they show the order of the interaction visually by using the vertical axis of the diagram to represent time, what the messages are sent and when. A sequence diagram captures interaction in a different level. First one is a high level interaction between user of the system and the system, that between the system and other systems. To the interaction that take place in a collaborations that either releases use case or an operations. The third one represents objects interact in a model, view, or controller. Here I have an example, and I have an actor. I call it a customer. Have an object called the e-commerce store and payment gateway. First, the customer will send the message or search about item in the e-commerce store. The e-commerce will return her message and show him the items matching her search. Customer will send message to store to add item to the cart. The store will display item in the cart as a return message. So customer when start checkout process, the e-commerce store will return her message and represent this account screen. The account screen have two conditions, so I used alternative condition to write my conditions. The first condition that if the customer have account, registered account, so he will log in. If he does not, he will create a new account. After this process, the store will send a message to the customer to show him the payment options. The customer will enter payment methods. When he will do this, he will need to be validated to the third object, which is payment gateway. The store will send a message to the payment gateway that if the payment method is validated or not. Here I write another alternative conditions that represent if the payment method is validated. So we will send a message store to the customer that his order is confirmed or accepted. The payment method is accepted. If he's not accepted, he will reject it. So when the payment method not validated, the store will send a message to the customer that he need to re-enter payment method.